right? That's like, cause at the same time, right, with Burna, the song he did where he talked about the Niger Delta crisis, that's impact. That's also Afrobeats. And he also can do a song where it's plenty, chop that NSO, like, but you can also do that. I think it's okay to have duality with Afrobeats, right? Why are we trying to reach, have you heard American pop music? It's nonsense. Like half the time, right? There's fun music and there's nonsense. Like it's okay to have duality in this type of music. And Afrobeats is also like so general now. Like what are we calling Afrobeats? Is it music from Nigeria? Is it a music with a specific type of sound, style? Like what is Afrobeats at the end of the day? Is it everything that comes out from the continent? Donald has a question.
I have an answer.
Okay, tell me. What's
Not
Afrobeats?
me. Thames has an answer.
Oh, she does? Wait.
Yes.
Let me see what she said. Oh, that's a good segue. Welcome to Sophie's oddest topics of the week. You know what I get? You get what I mean? Like hottest, but oddest. Don't worry, I'm going to make it stick.
Afrobeats, thinking about the origin, which is Nigeria, is for a certain purpose. It's for the Nigerian people. Now, if you like Afrobeats from the outside, do you understand? You can join us in the enjoyment of it. But Afrobeats was tailored for Nigerian people originally. Do you understand? It uplifts the Nigerian people. Nigerians don't want to be reminded of their own hardship. Right. You know? So they want things that are elevating, like I'm going to make it, like I'm going to be great. I'm going to do great things because I am great.
I don't think she's wrong. I really don't think I really think, because my understanding of Afrobeats definitely comes from like hearing Nigerian music. Like it's very centered and tailored to us. Like the same way South Africans have Amapiano. It's ridiculous to think Nigerians are trying to make Amapiano. And even when they did an Amapiano song, it had a distinct sound that would tell you that is a Nigerian attempting to do Amapiano, right? And I think what Tyler said at the VMAs, I think it was at the VMAs, where she said Afrobeats is not general. Like it's a very specific type of sound. It is not like Amapiano is different, because her sound, the song that she was nominated for, it was not even Amapiano. I think it was just pop music, right? But the fact that she's from the continent immediately put her in this particular like bucket of, oh, she's an African artist, she's gonna win this, which is frustrating, because to put Tyler in the same category as a Davido, Ashake, Burna Boy is crazy. Like Tyler should be in the same category as a Coco Jones, like as a Victoria Monet, like women who are singing pop music, R&B, stuff like that, because that's who she's like. Tyler, what is the difference between Tyler and Sabrina Carpenter? What is the difference? A Tyler and a Sabrina Carpenter are this, like they're creating the same style of music, right? Where it's like pop music is upbeat. Sabrina Carpenter is just a white girl with blonde hair, the old Hollywood style. And Tyler is a bad bitch. Period. So anyways, that's what I think. But no, I accept that. I think if there's going to be an award in America for African music, I think it should be African music. And the genres under that should be distinct. So instead of calling it Afrobeats, it could be, you know, African Song of the Year, right? Or African Music of the Year, something like that. And then have the different genres, because I don't think Diamond Platinum is an Afrobeats artist, right? And he's from Tanzania. And I think Amapiano is a very different sound from even the sounds from Morocco. Like Angela Kidjo, is she Amapiano? No. But she deserves also awards like this in this situation. But again, to group an entire continent with that also it feels very like diluted. Like it feels like us getting one category when we're literally like Water, it was a huge song over the summer. Water should have been nominated with the big wigs. Water should have been nominated in the pop song of the year. Why was it only like limited to an Afrobeats category? Especially with the virality of it.
Right? It's like when you go to the BET Awards, they keep taking culture and genre and like trying to mix it together. Because at the BET Awards, you have hip hop, you have rap, right? At the Grammys, you have classical music, you have country, you have all these things. So if you're gonna add African
So why don't
music,
we just make our own?
Why
are we chasing after Western ideas of success, right? Again, going back to the hair thing in the same conversation. I don't know the answer to
why
this.
They're not trying?
Who?
Like because like
why are we fighting? No, but why are we fighting to be in a space that doesn't want us there in the first place?
No, I think they do.
They don't. The BET, the Grammys, the VMAs, all of that, I don't think they want us in their space. I think it's an interesting concept. I think the money's there, because I feel like maybe the question is, where's the money?
Right.
And the money and the recognition does lie in those like organizations, all that stuff. Maybe that's what we're chasing, right? That makes sense. But then these organizations are not going to do the work to recognize us. So why don't we create something that will recognize us? You're telling me the entire continent of Africa cannot create something to rival the Grammys with what is coming out there? There's no way. we have something. It just deals with the respect of it. Like Korean music, they got their award, they got their people. They come here to entertain people like, oh, we love you, but they're going back because that's where the fan base is. Our artists in Nigeria are not hosting shows anymore in Nigeria. They're coming to America to sell out Madison Square Garden, which is great because the money is here for sure. I respect that. Why not take that money and put it back?
Right. Build
those systems. If you're frustrated because the venue you want or the dream idea can't be executed in Nigeria, it can be executed in America, and the money you're making in America, you're telling me, can you put a quarter of it and put it back to the country to build something? We're constantly chasing the recognition of the white people. They don't give a flying fudge. They don't.
Sucks though, because we're actually on a good path with all the concerts that were happening back then.
Like in my 2018, 2019, that's in December.
Yeah.
A hotel was crazy. But also like, it's nuanced, right? Because our people are also crazy. Like I know how much, I think it was a frustration with Davido the last time he was trying to perform there, like lie people, like crowd control, all that stuff. There are systems that need to be in place for these things to happen. But again, we're comparing ourselves to the success of what American concerts look like. It's come a long way. America is 300 years old. We're just starting, and that's okay. We're going to learn. Why don't we give ourselves the same grace? Why are we comparing ourselves to a nation that's been existing this long and has gone through a lot of crazy times when we're just starting? Why not invest back? Like we talk about like what things the industry is putting back into place to help us. What is it?
Right.
Like when are they actually going to start doing these things for us? We've gone to these conferences when people are talking about the creator economy. Everyone is talking about it from an American perspective. What happens when we actually look within ourselves? The Headies is in Atlanta, Georgia. The Headies?
Yeah.
One of the biggest, the Headies is like the VMAs of Nigerian music, is in Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta, Georgia. Not even Houston, Texas. Not Maryland. Atlanta. Don't piss me off.
It's a good point though. I think my question is, who makes the investment? Because
Don Jazzy.
Because true, right? True.
No, please don't hate me. I'm so sorry.
It's true. But not just him, right? I think they also have to come together because I do understand. When you think about like
is my nose running?
The dollar. No. When you think about the dollar, right?
Yeah.
I think a problem too is exposure. If an artist comes here and makes $100,000 for a show. Yeah. Right? Now, that same artist.
You know who's paying that money? You know who's paying that money? Diaspora.
No, true.
So why can't the diaspora? The amount of times people are going to Flex and Enjoy in December for that party, turn up, whatever, all that money they're putting into clubs to continue to launder money. Right. Why don't they carry that energy? If Ashake decides the only time he's ever going to tour is to go to Nigeria, are you telling me folks aren't going to come? If Ashake decides today the only tour he's ever going to do is going to be on the continent, it's a mental shift and it's hard. I know I sound so privileged right now talking. A lot of L's. There's so many L's that are going to be taken. It's not going to be easy. Nothing I'm saying right now is easy. In fact, I don't know if it's even possible, right? But for me, that makes sense. It makes sense if we decide because at MSG, everybody who is coming in, everybody was Black. If you enjoyed this video, you're going to like this one right here.